What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Salami squad around the world? The Meat Pack is in the building. It's your boy Mike Rogers. Got Mike Richman in the cut.
What's up, my boy?
Our boy Nick Twigg back in the cut. What's going on? Haven't seen our boy in a minute. He's coming here to join us because we about to be throwing bows with the Meat Pack. Put it on. I'm about to talk about these 3 title fights we got going on at UFC 259. Obviously, Israel Adesanya, Jan Blachowicz, whatever the fuck. But we about to get in these last 3 fights in this card, all championship bouts. This is going to be a phenomenal fight card we got going on. First fight we're going to talk about is this boy Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling. I want to go ahead right now and say I want to give all the respect in the world to Aljamain Sterling. I love this man. Dude's a savage. Dude's from Corning. That's some local shit for us. So I like seeing the boy win and whatnot. I'm just not going to lie. I think Peter Yan just kind of goes in there and destroys this man. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think I agree. It's just hard to bet against Russians and MMA.
Yeah.
Those guys are just different animals.
That's just some different cloth, different cut breed, bro.
I mean, Jan has the belt for a reason. I mean, looking at this fight, Sterling's got a bit of a reach on him. I'm not sure how much exactly inch-wise, but yeah, I agree with you. I think it's going to be a smash fest here. First, second round stoppage.
Yeah, we just talked about, I know we've talked about before, these guys, this 125, 130-pound divisions, man. I've said it before a lot of times. These dudes are just so small, but just so, like, stacked up, and they're just fucking savages, bro. Like I said, there's some really small guys. I think Peter Yan's just cut from that club. Like I said, I think he's got the tools. I think Aljamain Sterling is great, especially on the ground and on his back, but I think for the most part.
Aljamain Sterling is, honestly, he's earned his title shot for sure. I don't think he's going to win.
Now, Peter, like you said, Peter Yan is obviously champion for a reason. I think he's just, I think he bests him and everything. Aljamain Sterling is very, very good at some aspects of fighting. I think Peter Yan is just a little bit better. That's obviously why he is champion. So I do see him coming out on top of that win. About to get in the second fight here. We got the girl, the lioness, Amanda Nunes versus Megan Anderson with one of the craziest minus 1,200 on Amanda Nunes coming into this fight. Explain that shit to me, dude. I mean, it makes sense, does it not?
Yeah, I mean, Amanda Nunes is the best to ever do it in the women's MMA. It's not even really close at this point. I don't think Megan Anderson really has a shot at all. I don't think she hasn't really beat any like noticeable names in the UFC as it is. So it's gonna be another quick one, I think.
What's your boys' guesses here? Yeah, what's the stoppage? What's the roundage?
I don't think it goes past round 2. I don't think, no way.
I'm going first round TKO here, son. Nunes on top.
Yeah, I can definitely just see Nunes being too much for Megan to handle and whatnot. My other thing is, Twig, I want to get your opinion. I mean, just Amanda Nunes has been out for a long time, obviously just coming off a baby. And I know for a fact she's working out, probably the body's in shape and whatnot. But do you think that hinders anything going into this fight?
I don't think it matters. She just hits so much harder than everyone else. And in any division, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this might be gross, man. This might be hard to watch. Like I said, Megan Anderson obviously deserves this shot. I've said before, I think we're at a point in this woman division, with especially Amanda Nunes, where kind of just running out of competition. There's levels to this game, and Amanda Nunes is on such a higher level than any other girl in this division. And that's no disrespect to any of these girls in this division. Megan Anderson is obviously a fucking savage in that octagon, but Amanda Nunes is just that much better. Men, women, doesn't matter. She is arguably the greatest fighter of all time, just a fucking monster, and they're so excited to finally get to see her back in the cuts. That being said, we're about to move on to this last fight of this card. That's that boy Israel Adesanya, Styles Bender, Jan Blachowicz.
Jan Blachowicz.
Blachowicz. And this is a crazy one for me, dude, from a stylistic standpoint. Obviously, Israel Adesanya is more of, not a lot of power and whatnot, definitely more finesse, definitely more precision. And I mean, his striking is phenomenal. But we got Jan over here, who's just a fucking powerhouse of a hitter, man. And this one to me, this is going to remind me a lot of the Israel and Romero fight. I mean, I think Israel is going to be able to keep the distance and do some things. But if Jan gets a hold of him, man, if he's able to catch him one, I know we've never seen Adesanya go out before, but could happen.
It's going to be interesting to see what Izzy looks like with 20 more pounds added on his frame.
Yeah.
He usually comes in underweight at 185 as it is. He usually comes in like 184, 183. So it's going to be interesting to see how much harder he hits and how that's going to affect his speed and everything like that. I think it's pretty disrespectful to have Jan at plus 205. I think there is some value in betting that. I don't hate that at all.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously moving up weight to take this fight, you know, trying to be the first to ever get the three-piece on him. We're talking triple champ here, possibly, boys. I mean, this just could be some incredible type shit here. I think it's going to be a good fight one way or the other, but I think you guys hit it right on the head. The key to this is going to be if Adesanya fights the same with the extra weight.
Yeah, when you really boil down to it, and like you said, that 205 for Jan, I think, is a little bit disrespectful because – you know, that weight factor is a huge part of the UFC. I think it's much easier, you know, when guys come down and whatnot, especially heavyweights and whatnot, guys walk around 280, get down to 260, 250. I mean, you're just getting lighter. Israel Adesanya is obviously putting on about 20 pounds worth of weight. Like you said, a lot of his game is finesse and striking and being able to quick and make reads. And so, yeah, does that slow him down a bit? And, I mean, like I said, if Jan is able to go ahead and catch him with one of these hooks or, you know, something like that, maybe even get a good body shot, a couple kidney shots or whatnot, he's going to do some damage to Adesanya. Like I said, he's already kind of got a smaller frame as it is. So, I mean, I'm going to like to see what he does look like coming into this fight. But just that Polish power, man, if you know, I think I definitely don't want to say Jan's going to go ahead and win the fight. I at the end of the day, I'm not comfortable making a decision at all. But betting purposes, that 205 is very attractive right now. I'm not going to lie. There is a lot of value in betting that, I think, right now because, like I said, I think this fight is closer than that. I don't know. We got any last-minute opinions on this card? Anything? I think it's going to be an awesome fight card to watch, dude. So hyped. 3 championship bouts.
Best card in a long time. I'm excited just to watch it.
Just excited to watch, man. Obviously, then right around the corner, we're going to have UFC 260. Get that man Stipe Ngannou. Winner of that's probably going to go on and fight Mr. Johnny Bones Jones. Obviously, hyped to see what's going to happen in this UFC saga. Keep that shit alive in 2021. They had a beautiful 2020, so hopefully they just keep rolling with these fights. That being said, the Meat Pack Mike Twiggy, get the fuck out of here.
Perfect.